So I wasn't planning on doing a video today, and I actually don't even know if I'm going to post this, but since it's a snow day, spontaneously, I have these. And I want to debunk them, myth bust them, because I feel like this can't work. But I'm intrigued by them. They are water-activated lashes, and I've seen a couple of videos on them, and so far everyone's like, oh my god, they work! And I'm like, how though? So apparently you just dunk the strip in water, and it turns into magical goo, and you can put it on your eye, and it's supposed to stay all day, and I feel like that's a load of crappers, so we're going to try it, because now I'm snowed in and I'm bored and I have nothing better to do. Here we go. So, I have some water, I have my lashes, I have scissors to cut this weird, very long strip at the ends with, and here's the glue that I'm apparently not going to need. Ah! Things are falling out. Are there instructions? Easy 3-step application. Check fit. Align band with natural lash lines to check for fit. Remove lash tabs by trimming each end. Trim any excess lash for fit if necessary. This sounds very similar to just regular lash application so far. Activate adhesive, the magic. Immerse lash band in warm water. Oh, I think that's cold water. Is that important? For 10 to 15 seconds. Ensure lash band is fully saturated before applying to lash line. Secure lash band by pressing onto lash line. I don't know if the cold versus warm water is going to be an issue, so I'm going to go get warm water, I guess. Well, I just lost all of my footage. In fact, I don't even know if the camera was even rolling. So, hi, I've already put the lashes on, but good news and spoiler alert, they go on. You didn't get to see any of the application or the prep work, but essentially, I just took my lash scissors, there's still glue on them, I took my lash scissors and I trimmed the ends. And the problem with these, or I don't know that it's really a problem, but just something different from regular strip lashes, is that they are very thick and very stiff, and normally when you have a strip lash, you have to wiggle them a little bit so that they sit nicely on your lash line, but with these, you can't do that. I didn't know that when I was first putting them on, so I went to wiggle it and they snapped. But not to the point where I couldn't apply them. So they snapped, but it was still one unit. They were still all on the band. So I put the band in water, and it kind of just meshed it back together again. And I popped it on my lid. So because these are so stiff, they don't really sit on the lash line very well. But if you hold them on either side with 2 fingers and just hold them in place while the glue is adhering, it seems to sit just fine. You can see, like, if I take my tweezers and I take mirror, I let it sit for the length of time it took me to apply the other one, and I can tug on them and they're not moving. Now, this is the second time I've done this because I just lost the footage of me tugging on it to check it before, so this is the second time I'm pulling on it and putting pressure on it, and you can see my lid is moving and there's pressure there, but the lash is not going anywhere. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to see if I can take this lash off and reapply it. So I'm going to take this one off and see if we can put it back on. That way, A, you can see how they apply, and B, we can see if they can go on a second time. So now they said to use a cotton swab with warm water. It seems like this is just peeling off like a natural lash would. So I don't think you need the cotton swab with the water. Maybe if you were just having a difficult time with it and it was really stuck on there, you would have to do that, but it didn't hurt at all. So, I don't really know if you would need to clean this or anything, but let's see if I can just put it back in the water and reapply it. So I literally just held it in the middle like this. And lined it up. And then held both ends with 2 fingers. That's it. So that was the second application now. So it even works a second time, and that was my other issue with it too, that I was like, okay, well, even if it adheres, how are you going to be able to use this a second time? Like, once that water is activated, does it just stick and then you can never use it again? But, where are my tweezers? This is now the second application. They went on pretty much exactly the same. They were a little bit gooier this time, but that's to be expected, I would think. See? They actually work. And not only do they work the first time, but they work a second time. And literally all you have to do is place them on, hold them down, and then like tap it into place. I cannot believe. I was so ready to be shady today. I was so ready to be shady, and I was so ready to come on here and be like, this is a gimmick, this doesn't work, there's no way this works. But that took 2 seconds to apply, and they're on there. Like, they're there. They're not going anywhere. Ardell, we need to talk for all the right reasons. I'm shocked. There you go. These were, I think, $5.99? I can't. No words. I need to find something else to be shady about today.